I will let you know, and I will keep you updated as to how I'm feeling and whether my period comes back. So yesterday we went to a house party, and it was after dinner. I think we left at about 9 o'clock and we stayed until, I don't know, maybe 4? But it must have been about midnight, and my body's not really used to staying up that late, and I got super hungry. So I thought, well, yeah, I mean, I gotta listen to my body. So I ended up eating a mini pizza, basically all of the hummus and cucumbers, some biscuits, and then I asked the host if I could make myself several peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Yeah, to be fair, I did have a few glasses of wine, but I would have, I would have listened to my body anyway, and it felt really good to listen to my body, and you're gonna have to if you want your period back. So that's the lesson I'm sharing with you today. Spotting.
So I've definitely been sort of spotting for the past 2 or 3 days. If it weren't for my Dear Kate period panties, I would have probably fucked up a few underwear. TMI, sorry, warned you at the start. But yeah, it doesn't really seem to be breaking through yet, although yeah, I think it should now, if I have been tracking using the fertility awareness method, if I have been tracking correctly. I think my period should start just about now. Or maybe I've been tracking incorrectly and currently this is my ovulatory phase. But I don't think so. As I said, if you want to know more about this birth control method or the method that I'm currently using, then let me know in the comments and I will get to that. But yeah, maybe I need to get a little bit better at doing it first before I go into detail on that. Anyway, I'll keep you posted. Today it is December 11th, day 82, 83, I think. Anyways, it's a Wednesday. I need to be at work at 9. It is currently 8:30, so I'm gonna get going because I don't want to be rushed. But I will check in with you later.
Guys, cramps are killing me, honestly. I'm just eating my smoothie chia pudding bowl with some fruit, and it's really thick. I'll just give it a little stir for you in a sec because I put a load of chia seeds. It's actually really nice. I'm really enjoying this. It's good to have some variety and to switch things up sometimes. Back at the office. So lately I've just been trying to really focus on rest, as in at night, really focusing on sleeping sufficiently, not really getting up at 6 anymore. I've been getting up, I don't know, between 7 and 8, and yeah, I'm sure that's been doing my body well. And since yesterday I sort of worked overtime. Today I only had to be in at 10:30, so that's been great. I've had time to just have a nice and relaxed breakfast, and I've had time to go to the gym, and I've had time just to have my cup of tea, write my gratefulness, and just do everything slowly and enjoy. So that's really important. And I think I'll be able to do that a bit more as well during my holidays, which are coming up, and I'm really looking forward to that. Basically, my cervical fluid seems to suggest that my period is either about to come or that I am in my ovulatory phase. I'm not quite sure which, because I'm not that good at finding out the difference yet, but mark my words, my period is either going to come within the next 2 days or in 2 weeks' time. Anyway, the symptoms of my ovulation and my period are quite similar. The only difference really being the night before, I will not get any sleep. I will have migraines, cramps, and fever the night before I actually get my period, which I don't have during my ovulatory phase. But mark my words, in 2 days or in 2 weeks, I'm gonna enjoy my dinner. See you later. Anyway, in all of my vlogs, I feel like I've just been rambling on and on and on, and you're probably just thinking, damn it, Hannah, I want to get my tips. I want to get my period back, and I want you to give me some concrete tips. Obviously, it's not that straightforward, and the reasons you've lost your menstruation are also the key to getting it back, and this really differs per person. However, let's fast forward to my best tips. Play. So, let's recap some of the important how to get your period back points. Number 1, de-stress. I think this is the main one because cortisol levels skyrocket. And actually, higher cortisol levels upon hospitalization are one of the largest predictors of later time amenorrhea upon discharge from hospital and its 12-month follow-up. So how can you de-stress? You can get sufficient sleep, avoid caffeine, take deep breaths, go for a walk, do the things that you love, the things that get you in flow, listen to music, engage in some light exercise. But, number 2, do not excessively exercise. Especially if exercise is the reason that you lost your period. You don't want to overdo it. You don't want to additionally increase your body's cortisol levels, because that's just going to signal to your body that it is unsafe to have children. And if not to have children, why would your body want to give you back your period? So yeah, many do find that they have to stop exercising altogether in order to regain regular menstruation. Tip number 3. Be sure to eat enough fats. And really any other food group that you might be avoiding. Fat does not make you fat. Carbs are not the enemy. You need to eat every food group and to eat it sufficiently. Your body needs the calories to understand that it is no longer in starvation and that it is safe to allocate some of the energy it receives to non-vital functions, such as reproductive hormones. This is especially facilitated by fat, because fat is responsible for generating and keeping your hormones healthy. Tip number 4. Consider supplements or adaptogens if this is your thing. Personally, I decided to try out MACA powder, which is actually a food rather than a supplement. Although I initially gained my period last year without any kind of supplements, or without even really looking at what I ate or did. In fact, when I gained back my period last year, I had just become vegan. I wasn't really looking at all at what I was eating. I was cycling up Bathwick Hill every single day, which was very tiring. But I did start to store a bit more fat, and I think I sort of got away from my usual stressors a little bit. And tip number 5, I got myself a boyfriend. Obviously, this is not really a tip in and of itself, but I think that the butterflies fluttering around in my stomach really did do their fair share for my hormones and getting my period. So for me, that's probably one of the main reasons I got my period when I did, because I believe my weight stayed constant at that point. And as I said, I increased exercise, I became vegan, all these things that are sort of not necessarily recommended when you want to get your period back. So yeah, those are the things that helped for me and that might help for you. Other things you might consider are avoiding environmental toxins, such as pesticides, eating cruciferous veggies in order to reduce excess estrogen, if this is the problem. And yeah, I'm sure there's loads more things and supplements or pills that you could try, but I'm not all that knowledgeable about those. These are just the things that I am familiar with, the things that I have tried out, and the things that I am comfortable recommending to you all. I'm currently in the midst of writing a book. As most of you probably know, I didn't quite reach my word goals during NaNoWriMo, but I didn't stress about it because I told myself that I can give myself additional time if need be. But I'm currently working on the chapter on getting your period back, and there's so much research out there I will link a few studies in the description as well. And if you're interested in checking out my book, it's still going to be a while, but be sure to subscribe and I will keep you updated of its progress. So yeah, that's it for this video. I guess I will film again once I get my period back. See you later.